Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, one of the most famous self-help and personal development books ever written. About the book, first published in 1937, it's based on Napoleon Hill's 20 years of research into the lives of highly successful people like Andrew Carnegie, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and many others. The main idea is that success starts with your mindset. What you think shapes what you achieve. Hill lays out 13 principles, such as desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, decision, persistence, and the power of the mastermind, to guide readers toward wealth, success, and personal growth. Why it's popular. Considered a classic in motivational and success literature. Millions of copies sold worldwide. Many entrepreneurs, leaders, and coaches still recommended today. Hill says, general knowledge won't make you rich. Specialized knowledge will. He says many people have degrees, but still struggle financially. Think and Grow Rich, chapter by chapter summary by Napoleon Hill, restored and revised edition. Star, Introduction, The Secret to Success. Napoleon Hill begins with a powerful idea. Thoughts are things. What you consistently think about, you eventually bring into reality. He explains that Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men in history, gave him a mission: to study the lives of successful people and find the common formula behind their achievements. After interviewing hundreds of famous names, Hill discovered that success is not about luck, talent, or background. It's about desire, faith, and persistence. He hints at a secret running through the book, but he doesn't reveal it directly. You must discover it for yourself. Chapter 1. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Hill says, every great success begins with a burning desire. Wishing or hoping isn't enough. You need an obsession-like passion for your goal. He tells the story of Edwin C. Barnes, a man who wanted to become Thomas Edison's business partner. Barnes had no money, no connections, but a definite desire. He literally showed up at Edison's office and asked for a chance. At first, he only got a minor job, but years later, his persistence paid off. Edison made him a partner. Lesson: to achieve success, you must know exactly what you want. Write it down and turn your desire into a definite plan. Chapter 2. Faith, believing in yourself. Faith is the driving force that turns desire into reality. Hill emphasizes that if you don't believe in your goal, no one else will. He explains the power of autosuggestion, repeating positive affirmations to reprogram your mind. By convincing yourself of your ability, you gradually build unshakable confidence. Lesson: visualize your success daily. Affirm it with faith and act as though you already own it. Chapter 3. Autosuggestion, training your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It grows whatever seeds you plant, good or bad. Hill says you must feed your mind with positivity, belief, and clear instructions. For example, if your goal is financial freedom, you repeat it daily with emotion and belief until your subconscious accepts it as truth. Eventually, this influences your decisions and attracts opportunities. Lesson: use self-talk and visualization to create the mindset of a successful person. Chapter 4. Specialized knowledge, learn and apply. General knowledge won't make you rich. Specialized knowledge will. Hill says many people have degrees, but still struggle financially because they don't apply their learning to create value. He stresses the importance of continuous learning and surrounding yourself with experts. Henry Ford, for example, didn't know everything himself, but he hired people who did. Lesson: learn what is necessary for your goal and apply it creatively. Knowledge plus action equals success. Chapter 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. All achievements begin in the imagination. Everything around you, cars, airplanes, phones, was once just an idea. Hill distinguishes between synthetic imagination, rearranging old concepts into new combinations. 2. Creative imagination, receiving fresh ideas from inspiration, intuition, or higher intelligence. Chapter 6. Organized planning, the crystallization of desire into action. Desire and imagination are useless without a plan. Hill says unsuccessful people fail mainly because of poor planning. He recommends creating a mastermind group, a circle of like-minded people who support and advise you. Together, you brainstorm and refine ideas, making your plan stronger. Lesson: success requires teamwork, persistence, and practical planning. Chapter 7. Decision, mastery of procrastination. Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people do the opposite. They take forever to decide and then constantly change their minds. Hill gives the example of the 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence. They knew it was risky, but they made a firm decision and stuck with it. Lesson: train yourself to decide boldly and stand by your choices. Chapter 8. Persistence, the sustained effort. Persistence separates winners from quitters. Hill says failure often happens just before success would have come. He tells the story of a man who gave up digging for gold only to discover later that he stopped 3 feet from the vein of gold. Another miner came, dug further, and struck riches. Lesson: never quit when things get tough. Keep pushing until the breakthrough comes. Abigus, Chapter 9. The power of the mastermind. Hill highlights the importance of surrounding yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. A mastermind is not just a group of advisors. It's a synergy where minds working together create more power than each person alone. Lesson: build strong networks. No one succeeds in isolation. Chapter 10. The mystery of sex transmutation. This chapter is unique. Hill argues that sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces humans have. If redirected toward creativity, ambition, or leadership, it can produce extraordinary results. Lesson: channel your strongest emotions into productive goals. Open. Chapter 11. The subconscious mind, connecting to infinite intelligence. Your subconscious links your conscious thoughts with the universe. It responds to emotions, especially faith and desire. Hill warns that if you let fear, doubt, or negativity dominate, your subconscious will produce failure instead of success. Lesson: guard your thoughts carefully. Your subconscious is always working. Chapter 12. The brain, a broadcasting station. Hill describes the brain as both a receiver and sender of thoughts. Just like a radio, it can pick up vibrations of ideas, emotions, and inspiration from others. Lesson: keep your mind tuned to positive, Success-Driven Frequencies. Chapter 13, The Sixth Sense, the Door to Wisdom. Finally, Hill introduces the sixth sense, an inner intuition that guides decisions when you've trained your mind through all the earlier principles. It's that gut feeling, sudden inspiration, or inner voice that helps you make wise choices. Lesson: when your mind is disciplined and positive, intuition becomes a powerful ally. The six ghosts of fear, the enemies of success. At the end, Hill warns about the six fears that stop people from growing rich. 1. Fear of poverty. 2. Fear of criticism. 3. Fear of ill health. 4. Fear of loss of love. 5. Fear of old age. 6. Fear of death. These fears paralyze action. Hill says you must conquer them with faith, self-discipline, and positive thinking. Oh, final takeaway. Think and Grow Rich is not just about money. It's about building the mindset, discipline, and faith needed for success in any area of life. The book teaches us that wealth begins in the mind, and through desire, belief, planning, persistence, and positive thought, anyone can achieve greatness.